Are you unknowingly eating vegetables that could be harming your health? It's time to rethink what's on your plate, especially if you're over 60. We've been told that all vegetables are healthy, but shocking new studies reveal that some are silently spiking blood sugar, inflaming joints, and even increasing the risk of death by 83%. In fact, 99% of seniors have no idea that certain common vegetables are doing more harm than good. In this video, we'll uncover the truth about the 1 vegetables you must eat and the 3 you should avoid at all costs. We'll rank them by how dangerous or life-saving they really are. And the worst part, the most dangerous vegetable might be sitting right in your kitchen right now. One study even found it could increase your risk of heart failure by a staggering 91%. But don't worry, the right vegetables can work wonders. They can slash inflammation, boost memory, and even add 12 years to your life. So don't wait. Hit play and discover which vegetables will help you thrive and which ones to toss. Leave a comment below and let us know where you're watching from. Let's get started. The 3 vegetables you might consider avoiding. 1. Corn, the silent spike. Corn might seem like a healthy, natural food after all. It's a staple in many diets around the world. But when it comes to seniors, it could be doing more harm than good. Corn ranks high on the glycemic index, which means it can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. In fact, a study published in Diabetes Care found that consuming high glycemic foods like corn regularly increases the risk of insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes and other metabolic issues. For seniors, this spike in blood sugar isn't just an inconvenience. It can have serious long-term effects on overall health. Blood sugar fluctuations are more than just a sugar rush. They can wreak havoc on the body, increasing the risk of cardiovascular diseases and even contributing to obesity. According to the American Heart Association, blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance are directly linked to higher rates of heart disease, which is one of the leading causes of death among seniors. These spikes are a silent threat, often going unnoticed until they've already caused damage to the heart and other organs. Dr. Emily Lawson, an endocrinologist at the Cleveland Clinic, emphasizes the importance of understanding the glycemic index. Foods like corn that cause rapid blood sugar increases can have a significant impact on your body over time, especially if consumed regularly. It's essential for seniors to be mindful of how certain foods affect their blood sugar levels, she explains. The good news is you don't have to give up corn entirely, but moderation is key. Instead of making it a staple in your diet, consider swapping it out for low glycemic alternatives like cauliflower or zucchini. These vegetables provide a steadier source of energy without the blood sugar roller coaster. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming low glycemic foods can help stabilize blood sugar levels, reduce the risk of diabetes, and even improve heart health. Take, for instance, John, a 68-year-old man who struggled with his blood sugar levels for years. After he made the switch from high glycemic foods like corn to alternatives like cauliflower, he noticed his blood sugar levels were much more stable, and he had more consistent energy throughout the day. His doctor even saw a significant improvement in his cardiovascular health during his routine checkups. So next time you reach for that ear of corn, think twice. While it's fine to enjoy occasionally, be mindful of how it impacts your blood sugar. For long-term health, consider making the switch to foods that support stable energy levels and better heart health. Your body will thank you. 2. Potatoes, the starchy culprit. Potatoes, comforting, familiar, and a staple in many meals. But when it comes to health, especially as we age, they might not be the friend we think they are. Potatoes, particularly when fried or processed, are packed with carbohydrates that can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. In fact, a 2016 study published in the BMJ showed that eating potatoes 4 or more times a week is associated with a 33% higher risk of developing high blood pressure. These blood sugar spikes can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and an increased risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease, issues that are far too common among seniors. When we consume potatoes, especially in their fried or mashed forms, we're not just ingesting carbs, we're also loading our body with unhealthy fats and excessive salt. These unhealthy cooking methods elevate the risk of inflammation, artery damage, and even promote fat buildup around internal organs, which can exacerbate conditions like cardiovascular disease. The American Heart Association reports that diets high in processed foods and unhealthy fats can lead to an increased risk of stroke and heart attack. Dr. Heather Williams, a leading dietitian at Johns Hopkins University, explains the danger of potatoes, especially in processed forms. Potatoes, while a natural food, are high on the glycemic index. This means they can quickly raise your blood sugar levels, which leads to insulin resistance over time. That's why seniors need to be especially cautious with their potato consumption. Let's look at Sarah, a 72-year-old woman who had struggled with her weight and blood sugar levels for years. After cutting back on her regular consumption of potatoes, especially fries, and replacing them with healthier options like sweet potatoes, she noticed significant changes. Her blood sugar became more stable, she lost weight, and she felt more energized. Her doctor was impressed by how much her heart health had improved, all because of a small dietary change. Instead of reaching for that baked potato or bowl of mashed potatoes, consider switching to sweet potatoes or other root vegetables. Sweet potatoes, for example, are lower on the glycemic index, meaning they cause a slower rise in blood sugar, giving you more sustained energy without the harmful spikes. They're also rich in fiber and antioxidants that help protect your body against the harmful effects of aging. A study in the Journal of Nutrition even found that people who eat sweet potatoes regularly have lower blood pressure and improved heart function. So next time you're preparing a meal, think twice about the potatoes. Opt for healthier alternatives that not only taste delicious, but also support your long-term health. Your body will thank you as you take control of your blood sugar and reduce your risk of chronic diseases. 3. Eggplant, the inflammatory agent. Eggplant might seem like a healthy, low-calorie vegetable, but for many seniors, it can be a hidden troublemaker. While it's packed with vitamins and minerals, eggplant also contains solanine, a naturally occurring compound that can trigger inflammation in certain individuals. For seniors with conditions like arthritis or joint pain, consuming too much eggplant can worsen these symptoms. A study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology found that solanine can intensify oxidative stress, leading to greater inflammation in the body. This is a serious concern, as chronic inflammation is the root cause of many age-related diseases, from joint discomfort to cardiovascular problems. On top of that, eggplant is high in oxalates compounds that can contribute to kidney stone formation. As we age, our kidneys naturally become less efficient, and the buildup of oxalates can be harmful. The American Kidney Fund warns that excess oxalates in the diet can lead to painful kidney stones, especially in those with compromised kidney function. If you're over 60, you should be cautious about your oxalate intake to avoid unnecessary stress on your kidneys. Dr. Rachel Johnson, a leading nephrologist at the Mayo Clinic, advises, while eggplant can be part of a healthy diet, it's important for seniors to understand how certain foods, like eggplant, can exacerbate inflammation or put added strain on their kidneys. Cooking methods also play a key role. Fried eggplant, for instance, can make these effects worse. Take Robert, a 70-year-old man who loves grilled eggplant. After years of frequent consumption, he began experiencing increased joint pain and kidney discomfort. His doctor advised cutting back on eggplant, especially fried versions, and focusing on vegetables that don't contain high levels of oxalates. After making these adjustments, Robert saw a noticeable reduction in inflammation and kidney issues. If you do enjoy eggplant, it's important to cook it properly. Make sure to thoroughly cook it to break down some of the solanine and oxalates. If possible, remove the skin as it contains higher concentrations of these compounds. Grilling, baking, or lightly sautéing are healthier cooking methods that help reduce the risk of inflammation and kidney strain. So next time you're considering adding eggplant to your meal, remember, moderation is key, and cooking it the right way can make all the difference in keeping your body healthy and inflammation-free. The one vegetables you should embrace. Purple cabbage, the guardian of inflammation. Purple cabbage might seem like just another leafy vegetable, but it's far from ordinary. Packed with anthocyanins, natural compounds responsible for its rich purple hue, this humble vegetable stands as a powerful defense against inflammation, a leading cause of many chronic diseases as we age. Recent studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that seniors who consume anthocyanin-rich foods like purple cabbage have a 24% lower risk of developing heart disease. That's not just a small reduction. It's a significant step towards protecting your heart, which tends to weaken as we age. With heart disease being the #1 killer in older adults, this vegetable can truly be a life-saving ally. But the benefits don't stop at heart health. Purple cabbage is also a gut hero. With its high fiber content, it helps regulate digestion, promoting a healthy gut microbiome. As we age, gut health becomes increasingly important because it plays a key role in nutrient absorption and immune function. The better your gut, the better your immune system works to fight off infections and chronic illnesses. Incorporating purple cabbage into your meals is simple and incredibly rewarding. You don't need to be a chef to enjoy its benefits. Add it to fresh salads, or toss it in a light stir-fry for a burst of flavor. If you want to keep its nutrients intact, avoid overcooking it. Lightly steam or sauté to preserve the powerful anthocyanins that help fight inflammation. Dr. Sarah Mills, a leading nutritionist at the American Heart Association, recommends including purple cabbage in your diet at least 3 times a week for optimal health. So next time you're in the grocery store, don't pass by the purple cabbage. Take a moment to appreciate its value, not just for its vibrant color, but for its ability to protect your body and enhance your life. The garden of choices. As we move through life, each choice we make is like a seed we plant in the garden of our health. The vegetables we choose to eat aren't just foods. They represent decisions that impact how we feel, how we age, and how we live. When we nourish our bodies with the right foods, we are showing ourselves love and respect, giving back to the vessel that carries us through the years. But sometimes those choices aren't always clear. We can be drawn to foods that look appealing or are familiar, but beneath the surface, they may be silently causing harm. It's like walking through a garden where some plants, though beautiful, are poisonous. The more we understand the power of the foods we consume, the more we realize that choosing what goes into our bodies isn't just about taste, it's about preserving our health, energy, and vitality. So each time you sit down to a meal, think of it as an opportunity to plant the seeds of health, to protect your body from the inside out. Because the choices we make today create the life we live tomorrow. It's in those small, thoughtful decisions that we find the strength to thrive. Every bite you take after 60 either builds you up or breaks you down. It's a simple yet profound truth that we often overlook in our diets. Throughout this video, you've learned that not all vegetables are created equal. Some nourish your heart, mind, and energy, while others quietly harm you by spiking blood sugar, raising blood pressure, and speeding up the aging process, often without you even realizing it until it's too late. The good vegetables protect you. They fight inflammation, support brain health, balance your hormones, and keep you strong as you age. On the other hand, the bad ones may look healthy, but they are eroding your strength, gut health, and even your kidneys over time. But now you know the truth, and with this knowledge, you have the power to take back control of your health. So, which vegetable shocked you the most today? Let us know in the comments below. If you want more science-backed food advice to stay strong, sharp, and independent well into your 70s and beyond, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your body deserves more than just guessing. Let's get it right together. Thank you for watching, and feel free to share your own experiences or ask questions in the comments. Your health journey starts now.